So today's topic is on motivation. Have you ever heard someone say, I just need to get motivated? Or perhaps have you said it yourself, if only I could get motivated? It's like motivation is this thing that is not a part of you, and it's like a visitor that may or may not turn up that will help you achieve your goals. And relying on something like motivation to achieve results is kind of like relying on, a unicorn to turn up. Now, motivation is a real thing, as some people would say unicorns are as well. But I'm suggesting that relying on something like motivation to achieve your goals is a little bit unreliable. It's kind of a bit of a gamble, I guess. Motivation is real, yes, but it's quite unreliable, and it relies on so many different things that come before it. And, feeling motivated is an incredible feeling, don't get me wrong. You feel positive, driven, unstoppable, unshakable. Nothing will stop you achieving your goals. But have you ever kind of experienced, though, that, one day you're feeling motivated and the next day you're not? And it's like, what's happened? I want it back. Where's it gone? And you look everywhere for it and you can't find it again. So what I want you to think about is an important concept that comes just before motivation, and that's called clarity. Once you can really master getting clarity over your goals and what you want to achieve, then motivation is much easier to find, and it's much easier to have it stick around, because you kind of need to do a little bit of groundwork before motivation, and that's your formula. So if you can achieve some clarity and then, really pick that apart and really nut that down, then motivation will almost always be around, short of certain things out of your control that will pop up along the way. So clarity is something that I really want you to work on. So I want you to get a piece of paper and write down really clearly what it is that you want to achieve in the Body Reset project, So by the end of the Body Reset project, I will be 5 kilos lighter, or I will have lost, 5% body fat, or I will be waking up before the alarm every day, or I will be more confident to go to the beach with my kids. Whatever it is, put your goal down. But I also want you to get really clear on what your pain point is, because getting clear on that will help you to, make the important shifts that are often out of your comfort zone to actually really kick goals in this Body Reset project. So what is your pain point? Research shows that human beings will actually do far more to avoid pain than to achieve pleasure. So let's work with that. Let's leverage off that research. So what is your pain point? Are you sick and tired of hitting snooze 10 times every morning and then still having to drag your body out of bed? Are you sick and tired of, every summer rolling around and the kids wanting to go to the beach and wanting you there with them, but you don't want to be there, you don't want to show your body off, or you cover yourself up as much as possible? Are you sick and tired of, jumping on those scales and the numbers going up, not down? Are you sick and tired of having to take an afternoon nap every single day? Like, not just every now and then because it's enjoyable, like needing to every single day. And if you can't have that nap, then you're just like a shell of a person, What is your pain point? So there's a concept that I heard lately, and it's called sitting on a nail and rotating. So what is, the nail is that pain point. It's having to hit snooze, 10 times in the morning. It's dreading summer coming around because you're going to have to go to the beach and wear your swimwear, whatever it might be. And then I want you to actually, sit with that pain for a while and rotate metaphorically, And by rotate, I mean, imagine that you're always going to have that problem, until, for the rest of your life. You're always going to be overweight. You're always going to drag yourself out of bed every day. You're always going to dread summer because you're going to have to go to the beach with the kids. You're always going to have an afternoon nap. So just sit with that for a while. Write down what is your pain point. And then imagine that you're always going to have it. Because unless you get really, really clear on that, why would you change? Why would you make a change? If things are just okay and you're plodding along, why would you make a change? Well, actually, if things are just okay, then imagine if they were awesome. Imagine if your life was just awesome because you felt amazing. You looked hot. You looked shredded. You looked lean. You looked curvy. You looked muscly. You had so much energy that it felt like you'd swallowed a rainbow, which is what I like to say. Imagine if your life was awesome like that. And then the next step is making a plan that's going to get you off that nail. And we've got the plan. It's the Body Reset Project. You don't have to think too long and hard about it. If you follow the plan, then you will achieve incredible results because so many people have before you, and you can just, trust them, and you can kind of live off their belief for a while until you've got it for yourself. And we are all here to help you. Then I also want you to get really, really clear on what barriers and hurdles are inevitably going to pop up along the way, because they will. Do you find that when you're stressed, you overeat or you undereat or you drink more alcohol? Do you have a wedding coming up that you're going to go to and you're trying to work out whether you should drink or not? Do you have a dinner party coming up? Do you have visitors coming into town? And I really want you to imagine that you're drawing a line in the sand here. What are some things that are going to be non-negotiable? And I would, challenge you to make, having no alcohol non-negotiable. Having cake as non-negotiable, or no cake. Having hot chips and takeaway, non-negotiable. Because, just keep it easy on yourself. Why spend mental energy trying to work out, should I drink, should I not drink, should I have that piece of cake, should I not, if I'm going to, how much should I have, when should I stop, how many pieces? Like, that's just too much mental energy. Just don't have any. And see what happens, because I promise you that you will be thanking yourself straight away, not just after 4 weeks, straight away, because you'll feel so proud and you'll develop more and more mental strength to say no to other things. Okay, and then get really, really clear on the reward. How amazing is it going to feel once you have achieved those goals and you've got to the end of the Body Reset Project and you are lighter, slimmer, leaner, more muscly, more energetic? It's going to feel amazing. So remember that clarity comes before motivation. Get really, really clear on those things. Write everything down, and let that hold you accountable. Make a plan, stick to it, and you will kick amazing goals in the Body Reset Project. Till next time, I'm Jenny Martin. Have an awesome day. Bye.